The surge in living expenses has reached unprecedented levels, triggering widespread panic among retirees globally. Facing unforeseen challenges due to inflation and economic instability. This scenario is particularly evident in the United States, where the cost of groceries has spiked by 25% since 2020, according to Bloomberg. Other essential items such as used cars, major appliances, car insurance, curtains, restaurant food, electricity, rent, water, and sewage have all experienced significant increases. Before delving deeper, please make sure to subscribe with your notifications turned on and leave us a like below this video. This inflationary trend is exacerbated by stagnant or declining wages, putting immense pressure on individuals, especially retirees with fixed incomes. The repercussions are evident in the diminished quality of living across America, particularly affecting homeowners on fixed incomes. Many are cornered into a situation where they may witness a flood of home inventory hitting the market. Compounding these challenges is the depletion of 401 to levels that are difficult for many to comprehend. The situation is highlighted in a video circulating on social media, where a single mom discusses the financial struggles she faces, echoing a sentiment that resonates with a vast audience. The video has rapidly gained traction, accumulating over 140,000 views in just a few hours. This economic strain is pushing people to make tough decisions about bill payments and prioritize necessities like food over other financial obligations. As millions of Americans grapple with similar circumstances, the potential for defaults on credit cards and auto loans looms large. It underscores a broader issue of financial hardship that requires attention and understanding. Personal loans and mortgages are becoming increasingly challenging for landlords to collect, especially in higher-end properties. The evolving economic landscape is anticipated to bring about substantial changes, and the repercussions are already evident in the realm of personal finance. 400 and owning. Balances are on the decline, and individuals are resorting to last resort hardships withdrawals at an escalating rate. Recent data from Bank of America reveals a significant uptick in Americans making emergency withdrawals from their 400 and owning retirement accounts due to financial emergencies exacerbated by persistent high inflation. In the 3-month period from July to September 2023, approximately 18,040 workers participating in employer-sponsored 400 and owning plans made hardship withdrawals. This marks a 133% increase from the end of June and a 27% increase from the beginning of the year. These withdrawals, designed for immediate and substantial financial needs, incur income tax obligations, and individuals under the age of 59 and a half may face a 10% early withdrawal fee. However, this penalty can be waived with sufficient evidence of the funds being used for a qualified hardship. Despite the potential financial ramifications, the average hardship withdrawal amounts to about $5,570. The rising trend of 400 and owning hardship withdrawals prompts concerns about the next steps in this economic trajectory. Retirees, who have diligently built their nest eggs, are reevaluating their financial outlook. Many retirees were counting on lower inflation rates and normal living standards during their retirement years, but current economic challenges are forcing them to consider alternative options, including liquidating assets such as their homes. The situation is particularly worrisome as a substantial portion of older individuals nearing retirement have saved nothing for their golden years. Data indicates that half of boomers and late Gen Xers who took early retirement have already fallen into poverty, mirroring a concerning trend in the UK. In the UK, nearly half of adults aged 50 to 70 who retired in the first 2 years of the pandemic find themselves in poverty. This underscores a shared predicament between the two countries. Additionally, millions of older workers are approaching retirement with minimal savings, adding to the urgency of addressing the challenges ahead. The average Social Security payout, as of September 2023, stands at $1,841 for retirees, with spouses drawing an average of $888. This means that households where a spouse is also receiving benefits have a total monthly income of $2,279, equating to $32,000 per year. The financial landscape is evolving rapidly, necessitating a thorough examination of the implications for retirees and the broader economy. This amounts to $133,000 above the poverty line for a two-person household, yet even $3,000 a month is considered close to the poverty line. Given the new cost of living, sustaining a basic lifestyle, including rent, car insurance, gas, and food, often requires around $4,000 to $5,000 per month in most areas, and in some regions, even this may not be sufficient. Kitlinger's outlook adds an intriguing perspective, suggesting a silver tsunami of homeowners entering the market. Expectations indicate that over 20 million homes will be available through the mid-2030s, prompting a significant shift that housing officials and developers acknowledge must be considered in long-term assessments. Despite the current prosperity in certain 55-plus active communities, caution is advised regarding the long-term investment values and market dynamics in these areas. The impending surge of homes hitting the market introduces a complex dynamic that demands careful consideration. As we navigate this scenario, it becomes evident that a substantial shift is occurring, a rug pull on retirees and America's middle class. It's crucial not to be misled by the growing wealth among the rich. In the next few years, a critical moment arises for individuals to make wise decisions and position themselves strategically. The rapidly changing economic landscape, marked by increased borrowing costs, investments, and the realization that the economy may not revert to normalcy, presents challenges. Factors such as rising taxes and insurance costs, coupled with softening rents, further complicate the decision-making process. The key lies in acquiring tangible assets and establishing robust income streams to weather the inflationary environment. The belief is that inflation is unlikely to revert to the previous 2% norm. As we approach the years ahead, characterized by economic uncertainty and evolving market dynamics, the emphasis on making informed and strategic choices becomes more critical than ever. Regrettably, the prospect of 3% inflation seems unlikely to change. Examining the current policies, global trends, and the prevailing direction, it becomes apparent that this inflationary trend is likely to persist for the foreseeable future, perhaps for the next 1, 2, 3, or even indefinitely. As this economic reality unfolds, individuals will face the challenging decision of selling, walking away, or relinquishing property keys. In such a scenario, it becomes imperative to position oneself with access to cash, credit, and financial flexibility. In the contemporary landscape, having money translates into having options. The ability to pivot, move, initiate new ventures, or close existing ones signifies real wealth in this evolving normal. Having the freedom to access credit lines and make dynamic decisions defines the capacity to navigate the changing economic terrain successfully. The shift in perspective is noteworthy. While wealth was traditionally associated with possessing significant funds, the focus today is on the wealth of options. These options empower individuals to adapt and seize opportunities amid the transforming industries and evolving landscapes expected in the coming years. Recognizing that substantial moments of change are on the horizon, there's an anticipation of distressed deals and opportunities that savvy individuals can capitalize on. It's crucial to scrutinize the actual data and real numbers, not merely the stated inflation rates of 2%, 3%, or 4%. By examining the true costs reflected in everyday expenses, such as grocery bills, a clearer understanding emerges. The question arises, are we heading towards more radical policies and extreme global shifts, or is a return to normalcy plausible? The audience is encouraged to share their insights in the comments section. In essence, the expectation is that challenges will intensify for the majority, while a select few may experience improved circumstances. As we stand on the cusp of what could be the most significant economic shift in American history, there is a call to action. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave us a like below this video.